mean, remembering PS2 games, you've got to just save judiciously. Just save all the time. I still have the pickaxe on, don't I? Yeah. Alright, so that's like one goal in this tutorial area finished. We have one more goal, and that is to find the other rock flick. Which will take us basically in front of a mini boss. The king of all slugs, basically. Because the secret is there's not just one rock of life, there's actually two. But first we've got to prepare because we've only got 2 herbs and 3 antidotes. So let's go head over to David. Pick up some things. So, does anyone here have any questions about how this game runs? Do you have any memories of like you playing this game? If are one of the few who did? Um, any thoughts so far? Chosen Undead is the He went through the back. I told him the dangers, but he ignored me. He's talking about some guy bought his map. If you look around, it's not here anymore. Yes, that is a magic crystal. Yes, that does have a magic spell on it. No, we don't need it yet. So, and we don't know if we need to buy it off of him. I guess that's just kind of a reward if you sit here and grind for a little bit to get this crystal. I think it might be Wind Cutter. I'm not sure. Wind Cutter basically becomes the most useless spell in Souls. The miracle that Gale ends up using 5 of. It's a reference. It's a thing that goes all the way back. Oh yeah. Sell everything. Sell all of the things. We're gonna get what? Alright, so get 5 of each maybe? You can find this in the game world. I know that for a fact. Iron Helms, I guess you can. We already found Fest. And that's it. You can actually sell the idol, but the idol comes back somehow. I guess let's see if the guy dropped his map. What happened to the guy who... Well, this is new and different. This doesn't look too healthy. Huh. So when we came back, when we explored through here before, we saw that that hole wasn't a thing. But now it is. And I think we have ourselves a Dark Souls 1 Catacombs situation here. And I believe that occurred after we gave up the first Rock of Life. I don't think we can, like, you can breathe underwater in this game. You're not like Kane Morgan, who just dies as soon as he touches water, but I'm not sure if we have the ability to go through that section yet. Oh, yeah. Like I said, if you expect Dark Souls, people were surely not happy. But if you expect Kingsfield out of Dark Souls 2, pretty much Kingsfield, the ancient city. I guess we'll come back and explore that. I want to get the vial, though, so let's finish that up. There's a couple of different paths we can take. There's the critical path, which we can open up now that we have fireballs. This fire destroys webbing, and we can explore that area. And there's another area behind the girl's house with different color roly-poly guys. So there's like 3 different paths we can take. I guess that's up to you guys, which way we wanna take a look at. The only thing I know is that one is a critical path area. Okay. Oh, come on. Roly-poly guys. Don't back me into the lava. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. It's like most of it is just getting used to the controls. You like listening to Dark Realities is so good. Ah. And so we are mostly playing this game to examine how it informs Dark Souls. No, I'm kind of going backwards because I have a habit of doing that. I picked this up because I like the PS2. Like, the PS2 is my favorite old generation. So, I figured I'd start there. But I have Echo Knight 2 in the mail, which is a PSX game. Nemuri no Shihaisha, Lord of Nightmare. It should be a lot of fun. So I'll eventually get the other games. But it depends on like price and like availability and condition. Because I'm also, yeah, I actually finished playing Eternal Ring on stream. It's on my YouTube channel if it's not still here as a highlight. I kind of halfway sped run it. Halfway, kind of. Like, we basically did the critical path, and we poked our head into the secret dungeon. I might level up my Kane Morgan, because my Kane Morgan finished the game at, like, level 24, 25. I might level him up so we can do the secret dungeon. The PS4 version's weird, because the sound is jacked. Very loud. Oh, yeah. What are your thoughts about, like, what Kingsfield informs with Souls? Alright, let me remember which way it is. It's this way? Ah. Yeah, step up. Yep. So magic is a ranged attack, and it is very useful against the sluggos. Which is why I kind of went for the magic first rather than the vial. I totally missed. Sluggo, can you get out of the way? See if there's anything in there. Nope, nothing. Put these things back on. Yeah. Demon Souls carries that over a lot with how blunt, sharp, and piercing are so important with damage types in. What the hell are you doing here, Bat? I wonder if I went the wrong way. I wouldn't be surprised because the producer of this game is system designer in a lot of Souls, even Bloodborne. He's a system designer in Bloodborne too. Um, so yeah, because I think I saw him in a recent picture posted by Yasuhiro Kitao. I'm like, hey, is that Michiro Ishida? That, please. I totally went the wrong way. Sure. Oh well, we'll explore. That, please. Winged creatures are the bane of my existence, even in Shadow Tower Abyss. Oh yeah, the Witta. They make their appearance in Dark Souls 1 though, so there is that. Yeah. I'm gonna turn around. I'm sure I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, definitely am. I have to go over the log. Oh yeah. And wizardry is basically how everything got its start. Um, because the ASCII Entertainment owned the license to wizardry in Japan, and ASCII Entertainment set up an OVA for wizardry. It's on YouTube. It's not great, but it's there. And at the same time, I guess they funded the original Kingsfield for FromSoft to base it off of wizardry. And wizardry itself is still around. I'm kind of curious as to play that game too. At least maybe a newer one. Let's just see how they play. Okay, no, not. Rest area. Oh, right, I remember now. It's downstairs through the wall. Yeah. Oop. Yeah, I mean, Age Tech itself is an acronym for Ask Game Entertainment Technology, but like they spun it off. And I really am curious as to why and how they went kaput in the mid aught. Like I'm hoping somebody can like pull the old website because they're all on archive.org. Is how I'm getting like uh, the interview about what they hope to accomplish with Kingsfield 4, but I don't know if that's gonna last forever. So as you can see, the screen starts to go. I've already played Shadow Tower Abyss. I haven't done it for my channel yet, though. I did it on Twitter, and that was when I still had a crappy old computer. Ah, no! I didn't think I was far enough up yet. So, as you can see, being in this particular tunnel, just being in it, is gonna get you poisoned. So we have to be very quick about it. Kind of juke around. Mushroom! Gonna grab that. Turn around as fast as possible and get out. Not bother with these guys. Alright, let's go. Good. Shadow Tower Abyss, like, the flying enemies are worse, but there's guns, so that makes up for it, I guess. There's still another path we didn't take with all of the bats, but let's give this a quick save. Oh, that's awesome! As far as I know about leveling in this game, it's like it levels up, it prioritizes what you use the most. So if you use a lot of magic, it'll level up magic first. If you like fight the roly-poly guys without your weapon, it levels up your like physical first. As far as I know, anyway. Alright, so we got the second rock of life, so let's go get our other tool. And then decide where we're going next. We have like 4 different places we can go. I'm not sure if I read this bit aloud for everybody, so let's come over here and take a look. To fulfill the promise, the forest folk and the earth folk shall unite in harmony, becoming one. The earth folk is an allusion to humanity. So humans are earthen in both Kingsfield and the Shadow Tower games. And I'm fairly certain that translates over to souls as well, though not as overtly. Let's go up the stairs. So this guy, he says, "You want to go to the ancient city, eh? Well, you're out of luck. A monster's nest is blocking the passage ahead of us. If only I could use magic, force pulse, then I would burn it away." And that's the key. That's like the clue to tell you, hey, you need to get magic so that you can progress in the game, which we've already gotten. But anyway, let's give him the Wrath of Light. So this is what a Rock of Life looks like. Okay, let's trade. So he gives us a vial. And now that we have some magic, let me hope I can aim this correctly. Up. Right. Now that you have magic, you can knock that off. You can go pick it up. What is it? It is a dragon flower. Heals both the mind and body while restoring all status anomaly. I cannot speak today. anomalies. So this will kill any like status effects you got, and it will also do a full heal and a full MP regen. It's good. Save it for bosses, or at least try to save it for bosses. Yeah. Make sure I've got the right equipment on. So. So before we go burn that, let me make sure. I'm sure opening that door is going to be a world state change. So let's grab shoes. And another mushroom, which is precious at the moment. I want to do one more save, and then let's see if we can't fill up the vial. I'm not sure if we can. When I was messing around with the game, it wouldn't let me, but I had already opened the door, so I want to do a quick test. Eventually, this will become our new well, but we have to unlock it. Always be saving. ABS. Alright, let's go try the little well. I also noticed that when you open the door, this was after, when I went to go, like, check it, the little stream stopped running. Like, the faucet turned off. Don't want to use my magic here because I need it. Well, bye then. Oh. Last. Oh, okay. So I guess getting the second Rock of Life turns off the water. Right? Okay. To make sure that's the truth. Right. I'm gonna just reload that last save. Okay. So next thing on the docket is there is a hidden wall that confounded me during the first time we streamed this. So let's do that. And then I guess decide where we're gonna go. There's like 4 different sections that we can head off to. And a bunch of barrels that we can hack to bits. You know what? People will have different thoughts about it, but like I like the first person. It makes things feel a lot more cozy, if you will. A lot more claustrophobic. Yeah, we found this during our first stream and I like died a few times too. Ooh, what's that? This stupid thing's in Dark Souls 2, isn't it? What is that? Is that a dried root? I don't even remember what the dried root did in Dark Souls 2. Removes status anomalies, with the exception of poison, because reasons. Oh yeah, you know that if you take like 3 casual steps to the right when you first load into this game, you die because you fall through some rocks into lava. The original Shadow Tower spawns you on a tiny little bridge. Go left or right and you're just dead. Souls is a bit nicer in that regard, I guess. I had to look at my manual because I do not remember how to lift my shield. You know what? Maybe the club is better for skellies? Listen, when the game cheeses you, you cheese it. That's my motto. Yeah, I'm trying to. Alright. What did we get? Leather shield! Yeah, I'm still working out in my brain how to like hit the L1 or R1 button and move my camera around at the same time. I think I think every FromSoft game has that happen. You know, I made Solus in Eternal Ring actually went passive because it just could not keep up with me circle strafing around him. It was very weird. Circle strafing is the true strat of FromSoft games. Alright. Let's judiciously save one more time. And then let's go open up a... Let's go destroy some spider webs, I guess. Hunter! Which way do you think we should go? There's like 4 different ways. There's a path behind the girl's cottage. There's a path full of bats that we back down from in the mines. There's a path opened up because some guy bought a map from David Bunch. And yes, we've gotten the fireball. We basically completed the critical goals of the area. Yeah. Actually, Eternal Ring helped me with the learning the control scheme. I still have that in my head, so. What we got for weapons? Alright, let me open this up so that I'm not worried about using mushrooms. And then we'll do that. Although, we'll probably do that next stream. It is 9 o'clock already. Oh. That's nice to hear. Is it worth full price, or is it like wait until it's on sale, or wait for it to be on PS Plus, or what? I'm always that forever. I love how the spiders have like glowing red eyes. Kind of reminds me of Manus, actually. And it makes sense that human characters, human enemies, have a lot more gold than, like, monster characters or monster enemies, because why would monster enemies have gold? Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me, as far as Death Gambit is concerned. By the way, spiders are able to web you, much like they do in Brightstone Seldora, actually. And it's super annoying, and being slowed down even further than, like, this is death. So I died that way when I was messing around in this game. Alright, so we've got a couple things to talk about real quick. This unlocks fast travel. But fast travel requires a bunch of different items, and I'm not completely sure how it works. You get a wand, and they are specific color wand, and then you stick the wand here, and then it opens up a shortcut. Not sure how that works completely, but we'll figure that out eventually. So let's save at Seath. I'm pretty sure the save idol is basically just Seath. Kind of, but you didn't need like wands in DS2 to unlock the bonfires. But I mean, you get the Lord Vessel in Dark Souls 1, which unlocks fast travel. But you also didn't need to, like, get a wand of a specific color and, stick them down places and stuff like that. So I don't know. So we've saved it. At least, just wanted to show people real quick. This is the critical path, and I just wanted to do it because, MP is a resource. This is our next goal. Behind this door, I know is a boss, but you need that key first, and I have no idea how to do that. So, it's in that one, but it's not here. So I think lore-wise, somebody took it and, like, ran off because the sickness that overtook the people working in the mines has done a few things. We find ourselves another NPC. What do you say here? He's got a morning star. I just barely made it here. I can't move anymore. My friend has died. I'm sure he is now a monster himself. He was a good person. I've abandoned my friends. I failed my country. I can no longer return. I'm tired and hurt. I just want to die. So why? He mentions that his friend has become a monster, and it has a lot to do with spiders, as far as I know. But we'll find that when we find the enemy that is associated with that, or when we come back. I think he turns into a monster too. Not sure. Now that that's open, that's, I guess, the critical path. Hunter says we should go behind the house. So let's do that. Or let's poke our noses into it before we follow the stream and save that for next stream. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard 1 to 3 are linked together, and that 4 is probably the most accessible because it isn't as linked. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I have a bad habit of playing things backwards. Alright, let's go poke our noses in before we call it a stream, decide what we need to gear up for. Alright, so this is the path Hunter thinks we should. How many hits is it gonna take? Three? 4, 5. It's a shame that Age Tech never localized 1. And I think it probably was that 1 came out so early. That it was a little bit, it would have been way too late when they finished localizing. To make that worthwhile. I mean, that's what's happened in the past. Passing on localizations. Localization would take forever and a day. That's probably also what happened to Echo Knight 2. It came so late in the PSX cycle that it wasn't worth. Yeah. FromSoft has a habit of doing that. They do a lot of like launch titles for Sony. KF1 for Sony PSX in Japan. KF2 for US PSN. Eternal Ring for PS2. Okay, so that's one path taken care of. I thought that would have been a bigger path than it was. We got crap load of antidotes, which is nice. Right. I always forget that there. Alright, what other path should we take? There's the new path into dangerous skeleton town by the shop. And then there's the critical path. That we just opened up. What do you guys think? Oh, what level are we? We're level 7 now. We've gone from 50 HP at the beginning of the game to 99. We have 35 MP now, 23 physical, 15 magical defense, 243 gold. Our full status looks like too. If anybody's interested. But yeah. Okay, so I think we did a crap load of progress today. We opened up 2 new paths, we got ourselves some magic, and we lifted ourselves. We finished a couple of quests, some of our basic ones, and we're now almost fully kitted out. Not sure if that's better or worse. 114? Oh, it's better against hit damage instead of step. I know, right? They're just like these wooden booties. I'm not sure if the skeletons underground do more hit damage than Dev. We'll stick with the leather boots for now. So yeah, we've got a couple of paths. Couple of paths left to do, and so next stream we'll choose a path and we'll go that way. We could go underground and just do the critical, or and take a detour and go into the catacombs, or what looks like to be the Dark Souls 2 crypt area. I'm not sure if they link into each other. They might. So all of this talk might just end up being moot. But one of them might be way more dangerous than the other. So we'll figure that out, I guess. I don't know. I'm like 80 to 90% blind on this game. So I've seen the beginning, I've seen the end. I can't sit through the middle of other people's playthroughs, so I haven't, because I knew I wanted to play it. But yeah, thank you guys very much for joining me. There's no gestures, so I can't do anything. But thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you next stream. Take care, everybody.